Welcome back to NT Coins World, your go-to place for everything related to rare and historical coins. In today's video, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1965 Washington $2 coin. By the end of this video, you'll know everything about this coin, including its history, design features, mintage, collector interest, errors, and its current market value. Stick around to learn why this particular coin stands out and remains a topic of discussion among collectors worldwide. 1965 Washington $2 coin. Historical context. The Washington $2 coin was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birth anniversary of George Washington, the first president of the United States. Designed to replace the standing Liberty quarter, the Washington quarter became a key part of American currency and has remained a mainstay in circulation ever since. By the time we reached 1965, a significant change was taking place in the United States minting process. The country was facing a severe coinage crisis caused by rising silver prices. Prior to 1965, quarters contained 90% silver and 10% copper. But due to the increasing cost of silver, the US Mint made the decision to eliminate silver from most circulating coins. Thus, the 1965 Washington quarter marked the very first year that the quarter transitioned from being silver-based to a copper-nickel-clad composition. This transition was necessary to prevent hoarding and silver shortages. Coins with silver were being melted down for their intrinsic metal value, which led to fewer coins being available for circulation. The 1965 Washington quarter was minted during a unique time in history, when all coins bore no mint marks, as part of a strategy to discourage collectors from stockpiling coins. Design features. The 1965 Washington $2 coin retains the classic design created by sculptor John Flanagan. 1. Obverse front. Features a left-facing portrait of George Washington. Above Washington's head is the word Liberty in bold lettering. The national motto, "In God We Trust," is inscribed to the left of his profile. Caveat. Below his portrait, the year 1965 is prominently displayed. 2. Reverse back. The reverse design showcases a majestic, bold eagle with outstretched wings perched on a bundle of arrows. The arrows symbolize military readiness, while the surrounding olive branches signify peace. Above the eagle is the phrase United States of America curved along the top edge. Below it, the Latin phrase E pluribus unum is engraved, which translates to out of many, one. At the bottom, the coin's denomination $2 is clearly inscribed. 3. Specifications. Diameter 24.3 meters. Weight 5.67 grams. Composition 75% copper and 25% nickel outer layers bonded to a pure copper core. Edge. Read it. Mintage and production. The 1965 Washington quarter was produced in significant numbers to address the coinage shortage at the time. Unlike previous years, no mint marks were used on these quarters, meaning they were produced at various facilities but remain indistinguishable from one another. While the exact mintage figures for individual mint facilities are unavailable due to the lack of mint marks, the total production of 1965 quarters was over 1.8 billion coins. This massive mintage ensures that the coin remains relatively common in circulation, even decades later. During this period, the US Mint prioritized producing more quarters to meet public demand, which led to a focus on quantity over quality. As a result, many 1965 quarters show signs of rushed production, such as weak strikes and surface imperfections. Market value and collector interest. Despite its large mintage, the 1965 Washington quarter remains of significant interest to coin collectors for a few reasons. 1. Historical significance. This was the first non-silver quarter ever minted, marking a key transition in US coinage history. 2. Affordability. Because of its widespread availability, collectors can easily obtain this coin, making it a popular starting point for beginners. 3. Errors and varieties. Some error coins from 1965 command premium prices, which we'll discuss in detail shortly. In terms of market value, a standard 1965 Washington quarter in circulated condition is generally worth its face value 25 cents due to its high mintage and lack of silver content. However, the value increases significantly for coins in mint state MS-60. A coin graded MS-65 or higher can be worth anywhere between $8 to $20, depending on the sharpness of its strike and its overall appearance. Coins in superb gem condition can fetch even $50. Errors and rare varieties. The 1965 Washington quarter is particularly notable for certain errors and varieties that can dramatically increase its value among collectors. Here are a few key examples. 1. 1965 quarter on silver planchet. 1 on 1965. During the transition from silver to copper-nickel clad composition, a small number of 1965 quarters were mistakenly struck on 90% silver planchets left over from 1964 production. These error coins are highly sought after and can fetch thousands of dollars at auction. To identify this error, weigh the coin. A silver quarter weighs 6.25 grams, while a clad quarter weighs only 5.67 grams. 2. Double die errors. Some 1965 quarters exhibit doubling on the obverse or reverse lettering and design elements. These are referred to as double die errors and are collectible due to their rarity. 3. Struck on wrong planches. There have been instances where 1965 quarters were accidentally struck on dime planchets, resulting in smaller and thinner coins. These rare errors are highly valuable. 4. Off-center strikes. Footnote: quarters that were struck off-center during the minting process can also carry significant value, depending on how much of the design is misaligned. 5. Missing clad layer. Some 1965 quarters have a missing clad layer on one side, exposing the copper core. These coins display a distinct brownish color and are highly desirable among collectors. Collector tips. If you're looking to add a 1965 Washington quarter to your collection, here are a few tips to keep in mind. 1. Condition matters. Focus on finding coins in uncirculated or mint state condition, as these are the most valuable. 2. Check for errors. Always weigh your 1965 quarters and examine them closely for any errors, such as double dies or plancher mistakes. 3. Use a magnifying glass. Number 2. A magnifying glass can help spot tiny details like doubled lettering or design anomalies. For authentication. If you suspect you found a rare error coin, consider getting it authenticated and graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC. And that wraps up today's deep dive into the fascinating world of the 1965 Washington quarter dollar coin. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your coin collecting journey, this coin holds a unique place in US history and offers an affordable way to own a piece of the past. From its transition away from silver to its fascinating errors and varieties, the 1965 quarter continues to captivate collectors worldwide. If you found this video informative, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to NT Coins World for more exciting coin content. Let me know in the comments below if you've come across any rare 1965 quarters or error coins. I'd love to hear about your finds. Let me know at the end of the video if you have any of your own worldwide coins. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy collecting.